this.
Oh, I recognize you. Yes. Would you prefer me to have the mask on? Okay. I'm fine either way. I'm exhausted, but it has been wonderful to see so many people here and everybody remembering all of the old stuff. So, well, if they decide to have, it's a shadow lair, right? And they know I'm interested. I know they're interested. The last time I talked to them, they said, we just have to find the right set for you. So we'll see if that happens. I hope so.
Wizards, if you're listening, Liz Danforth again, okay? Yeah. Okay?
Yeah, and different, I know I'm a professional. I know that different art directors like different work. And I have enough work to stay busy.
Oh, of course you do.
So, it's not, I'm not going to be beating down their doors, but they're not going to be beating down mine. But I'm open to it.
I can beat down. I'm a fan, so I can
Yeah. And I do hear a lot of people say, why haven't you done anything for Wizards in a long time? And I say, I'm not the one doing the hiring. That's up to them. They know I'm available. They can reach me. And I have reached out to them several times just to say, hey, I'm still here if you're interested.
We're going to make it happen.
I would like to have something more current because people go, well, that's a really old deck. And, my son has no cards for you because he only started playing 3 years ago or whatever.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
as I was telling the people before you, I'm surprised I didn't tell you when I did the interview. I literally learned to read from Tolkien, and I'm old enough that that's weird.
You learned to read from The Lord of the Rings like you did?
No, my mother was reading me The Hobbit before first grade, and it was an old British edition. This is long before it was printed in the United States, and there was Tolkien's drawing on one side of the page, and her finger crossing over these black lines, and every time she passed over this certain shape, she said "the." And that was my Helen Keller cup water literacy moment. And I literally learned to read from Tolkien.
And the finals of the world.
Yeah, the odd thing about that is that towards the end of her life, I have old hardback British editions. And I said, this must be a false memory because it was much later. I learned to read before first grade. And this came along much later. And she said, well, no, your sister's boyfriend took those 1950 editions. So, but she said, I said, do you remember this? And she said, no, I don't, but it's possible. I do remember reading Tolkien to you and The Hobbit when you were a kid. And for me, it was, the in the middle of, yeah. And so Tolkien is in my blood. My signature, my tattoos are Celtic, So yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's been a very good weekend. People have been interested in a lot of what I've got. It would have been easier when I was more lively and there was more stuff on the table, but yeah, I'm running on adrenaline at this point. Well, the big painting you might have seen behind me on Friday, I had brought that. That is literally the last piece of magic-related art. It wasn't a card, it was done as a poster that was never printed, but it has the iconic, like the Minotaur on it, and the Wizard and the Soldier and the rest of it. But somebody bumped into it from the curtain behind, knocked it over. There's this huge long crack in it now. I said, screw it, I'm not going to bring this to this show the rest of the weekend. I'm hoping I can repair it once I get it home. So, yeah, I was not happy. I drove because I only had to come up from Tucson. I never show this piece because it's too big to ship. It's too big to carry with me anywhere. I bring it here and it is knocked over the first day. So I was not a happy camper. As long as you and your fans find me my yammering interesting. They liked it. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank you very much, though.
Thank you. It's so nice to meet you. Yes. Well, and I will definitely be in touch again.
It would be a pleasure. Thank you for coming by.
That was Liz Danforth, everybody. Bye-bye.